Good day, everyone. Father Neil Dadey here to spend just a few minutes with you, talking about something that all of us have experienced in our life and will continue to experience in our life: suffering. You know, this past week in a church on Monday, we celebrated the triumph of the cross, where we remember the Lord's passion, death, but also resurrection. That the instrument of the Lord's death became an instrument of life. And then on Tuesday, we celebrate the feast of our Mother of Sorrows, the 7 sorrows that pierced the heart of Mary. And the church puts these two celebrations back to back. On Monday, the triumph of the cross, and on Tuesday, the one who shared in the sufferings in a most deeply and intimate way, our Blessed Lady. And I think the church does this for our own spiritual growth. These two celebrations back to back. Because all of us in some way, like Mary, are called to participate in the cross, in the sufferings of the cross, in the passion of Jesus, in our own particular way. It might not be any grandiose way like the grand martyrs given their life, but all through our daily life, you and I are called to embrace the cross in whatever shape or form it comes to us. Our sufferings could come in very simple ways, the irritations of certain people that we have to put up with. It could come in our own mental drainage, our own mental capacity that seems diminished many times. It could come in the form of our spiritual dryness whenever we feel God has abandoned us. It could come in our emotional, physical way. We might receive a diagnosis that we were not expecting, or our numbers are not as where they should be in a normal range when we take blood tests. For whatever. These are just little simple things. It could be family relationships. But all of us are called to participate in and to carry our own particular cross. Now, this doesn't mean we go seeking after one. It means that in our daily life, they will come to us in a very unassuming but ordinary way. And so many of us will have a decision to make. Like Mary, will we offer our sufferings up to the mystery of God's plan, which we do not know? Or will we become bitter over some of the sufferings that we have to endure? Will we offer them up, as Jesus says, to unite them on his cross with him? Or will we become bitter, angry people because we have to suffer this or we have to suffer that? It's not easy. It's not easy to offer our sufferings to the Lord on the cross because we don't want to suffer. We don't want to do it. Human nature rebels against it. But when we are willing to embrace, to place them on the cross of Jesus, like Mary then, we'll be able to endure it, to give ourselves to the mystery of God, to open our hearts to receive the grace to continue to carry our crosses, and to be exalted with the Lord in our faithfulness, in our oneness with him. Like I said, it is not easy and it will not be easy. But with God's grace, we will be able to bear the cross, as he said, those who do not take up their cross and follow after me cannot be my disciple. I pray that all of us, when we endure the cross, when we endure some sort of suffering, when we have to carry whatever it is that the Lord wants us to carry, that we may always remain focused upon him, that we may draw the strength from Mary, who stood at the cross of her son, who held her dead son in her arms, not knowing the mystery of what God had in mind, but to realize that from this suffering, from this cross, the resurrection does come. That takes faith. That takes belief. And that takes trust in God as we continue our journey. So I pray that this week, for those of us who are enduring some sort of crosses in our life, we may not just pause and end on Good Friday, that we may always remember there is an Easter Sunday, that there is new life that can and does come from the crosses we bear if we have the faith to see it. So God bless, take care, and know that truly Jesus indeed carries your cross with you.